you're on your own with this partner, essentially on your own, but I know you have your 50-50 partner. And when does Watch Me Amazon, social media, YouTube, when does that come? Because I know and everybody watching knows you've sold a shit ton of product. And it's so it's like, wow, this guy's doing, he's making it. This is fucking amazing, right? At what point were you like, you know what, I'm going to start documenting my journey. I want to teach people. Like, when did Watch Me Amazon, when was he born?
That was 2018.
Okay.
2018, maybe end of 2017.
So you're 3 years in with this partner, and you're like, you know what? I think we could scale up another business by making a presence on social media via Instagram, YouTube, or whatever.
So I started seeing around that time other content creators, maybe dudes like Kevin David, for example, or people in the private label space making a lot of content for the first time ever around selling on Amazon. And I noticed that no one at all at the time was talking about wholesale or was talking about reselling or OA or RA. It was all 100% private label stuff. I checked YouTube, I checked like socials and stuff like that. No one was sharing that kind of content. And I thought it was like a business-minded idea that it's a good idea to start sharing this content, to put it out there, to build a personal brand with the intention of one day monetizing it. And that's how Watch Me Amazon was born.
Okay. And then you started doing YouTube videos to try to show people certain texts. I remember seeing videos. I remember seeing like professional videos where you're there, you're either in your warehouse, you're in your office, but then there are some videos where it looks like you might be in a room with a basement, but like the eagerness of you to just like want to like share information with people. Yep. You know what I mean? You run a course, right? You run Wholesale Academy?
Yep.
Super successful.
Yep.
Is it true? $1 million in 7 days?
It is true.
$1 million.
That's only on our first launch.
Bro,
yes.
$1 million in 7 days. I can't. Are you hiring?
I am not hiring. No. Now, keep in mind, man, I'm not like a marketer first and foremost. If I did my Kevin David thing and just focused on making a ton of content and just focused on promoting the course, like I can't even remember the last time that I promoted the course. So I'm sure I would make a lot more money via course sales if that's what I wanted to do, if that was my primary focus. But it's not. So the course is out there. It's an amazing course. It's very well reviewed. I keep in touch with virtually everyone still in the course. They have my number. If people need help, I get on a call with them. It's no problem. I make myself available, all that kind of stuff. But that being said, I don't care if people watching this, if they buy it, they buy it. If they don't buy it, they don't buy it. I'm here to chill with you. I'm not here to promote my course. Sure. You know what I'm saying? When I did start Watch Me Amazon, it was with the intention to monetize it. But if you want to keep monetizing it, if you want to have $1 million weeks over and over again, you need to become just like a full-time content creator. And it's not something that I'm super passionate about. Like I don't love doing it enough to just want to make content day in and day out. You know, so
but $1 million in a week.
That's dope, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
It is dope.
It's such a huge number in such a short amount of time that it's such an amazing feat. That is, it's probably it's top 3 accomplishments that I've ever heard from somebody, because I can't think of anybody else that I've run into.
But I'll tell you why it was so successful, because I didn't make Watch Me Amazon and start running ads with the intention of doing a course. And when I started Watch Me Amazon, I had the idea that one day I was going to monetize it. But, you know, I think actually, so the course came out at the end of 2019, and Watch Me Amazon actually probably started in 2017. So I was making content and I was just sharing without any ask at all, probably for like 2.5, 3 years. And it's almost like the Gary Vee mentality, jab, jab, jab. So I've been jabbing for fucking 3 years. And then by the time that I actually had a course to sell, and it took me a while to put it together because I put like my fucking blood, sweat, and tears into making the content really dope. But then by the time there was a product actually available, I didn't have to sell it. I didn't have to market it. I had a lot of people who were interested and who wanted it from years ago, from 2 years ago, from 3 years ago. They were waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like an organic thing in that regard.
Man, it's just unbelievable. Was there a lot of startup costs to get this course running? Because I know it's something, if you're talking about marketing, you got to go through like ClickFunnels. So that's one thing I get asked a lot as a reseller is, do you offer a course? And my answer is always no, because I don't have a course. And I never really thought to put information together. I remember DMing you, and I remember us kind of talking a little bit about what to do. I've asked you for advice, and you've been nice enough to give me some advice on that. But like with like ClickFunnels and marketing, I mean, how expensive, if somebody's looking to put something together, you know, how
That's all minimal. The number one cost, if you're trying to make a real quality product, is the time cost. How much of your time is it going to take to put together something dope? If you slap together a course in a couple of days worth of shit off the top of your head, maybe it's not going to be that quality of a product.
Right.
I know in the case of Wholesale Academy, I probably spent 6 months plus putting together content. It was like super in depth. I made like 60 plus hours of video. And it just took a lot of my time. That's the number one cost. The software and the ClickFunnels and stuff like that, that's minimal. My biggest cost was I joined a mastermind and paid for mentorship from someone who was in the marketing space and who kind of helped me figure out a overall arching strategy what to do. But aside from that, like, the cost is minimum. It's like pure profit. But if I put a value on my time and I'm sitting there and pulling myself away from my business for 6 months, and now I'm doing, you know, coaching calls with students and weekly live calls and that kind of stuff, there is a value on my time.
Absolutely.
That's expensive. But as far as actually what you need to put it together, it's just the years of knowledge and however long the time it takes you to put that shit together.